Hi, everybody. Um, I just thought I'd make a little video just to kind of say hello, just hello. But I want to try something. What I want to try is I want to try stiffening fabric to where it will be stiff enough to use for like a page, a page in a journal, but stiff, not floppy. And so I'm going to try a couple different ways. But first I'm going to try. I've got this here Elmer's glitter glue right here, right here. And I'm going to try just smearing this all over the fabric and see what happens. You know, do you ever say, I wonder what will happen if, and then you just see what happens? Well, that's just where I'm at right now. So we've had a very good day. Um, I got to write things that made me happy today and put in my box. I've been doing real good with my jotting down something that made me smile today and putting in my box. I'm doing that all year. At the end of the year, I'm going to read every one of those things, everything that made me happy. And one of the things that made me happy today was last night, Ray and I did a live stream where we decorated our paint, we altered our paintbrushes. Mine is this young lady right here. She was a paintbrush. Now she is a bohemian ballerina. And I think she turned out just beautiful. But what had happened, there was a new lady. Well, I think she was a new lady. I don't know. I didn't recognize her name, but her name was Kathy. Kathy? Oh, God. I hope that was her name. I think it was. But anyway, Miss Kathy was saying to us that she makes a lot of art dolls. And so I said, oh my gosh, I want to see them. And so I says, join up on our Scrap and Lucy Unicorn group and post your pictures because I would love, love, love to see your dolls. And so she did. She signed up on there and she has already posted quite a few of her art projects, which are just they are awesome because they are just like my style of things. My dolls don't turn out to look like a Barbie or something. I don't make dolls to make look like babies. I like art dolls. I like things that are just different. And so scraps and using scraps, and that's what this lady does. She uses a lot of scraps in her arts. And so if you get on that page, Scrap and Lucy Unicorn Facebook group, and look, you'll see her name is Kathy something, and I can't remember her something. And so, but you'll see the pictures, you'll see them, and they are just amazing. And so today now this girl isn't finished yet. Today I started making this girl, which she's got all these bendable legs and sparkly shoes, and her arms are bent to meet in the middle here because she's going to be holding some sort of a basket of flowers or a basket of something. And so, and then she's got this beautiful hair, and oh, I gotta fix. She's got one long strand back. Yeah, it might leave. Kind of looks like mine, but anyway, since my hair never looks like anything special, hers doesn't either. Don't have a face on her yet. Don't know if I'm going to put a face on her. I really don't know. And so, but I just in her skirt is the same as her skin, and that is just. And this was the I got the inspiration for her from looking at Kathy's dolls. They were just so gorgeous, and I didn't copy any of them, but I was inspired by her process of what she did. And so I might make chairs since I'm doing them this way. I might even be able to make little chairs for them to sit on, which all you would need for a chair is to have a like a square little box with a back on it, and it would be a chair. You could really make some pretty chairs for your children. And so that's I did her today. My My daughter came over. Well, my daughter comes over every day because she lives next door. But my granddaughter came over too. So my daughter fixed cheese dip. Oh my gosh, that stuff's good. And then we went outside by the fire, by the campfire, and we roasted hot dogs and marshmallows. Well, I didn't eat no roasted marshmallows, but I ate two roasted hot dogs, and I like my hot dogs roasted until they is black. Black. I mean, I like them well done. So anyway, we did that, and so that was fun. What else did I do today? I know I did more stuff than that, but well, actually, I slept till 1 o'clock, so my day hasn't been all that long. But sometimes I just do. I have a little hard time getting to sleep, and then I just sleep my life away. But it's all right. I'm retired. Well, I want to go down here and show you here. Now, this is what I want to try and do. I want to see, and I don't know if this is even going to work, if it'll do what I think it will do. I'm going to just take this. Oh, let me see. I'll get my last year's insurance card, so I'll use that. But I wonder if I should. I can clean this off. I want to just put some glue. I'm just going to put a gob of glue, and this is one of those things. I wonder what will happen if. And so I am just going to spread this glue onto this fabric until, well, I don't want to do that fabric. I want to just glue it. I just want to put glue all over it till it is covered in glue. And because this here glue has got glitter in it, I've had it for quite some time and I really don't use it for anything. I think somebody sent it to me. I might have bought it, I don't remember. My memory has done gone down the tubes. And so I'm just going to get this whole thing covered with this here glue. Isn't that pretty? Brown and teal together, I think, is just beautiful. I just love brown and teal together. But there's some things I want to do with fabric, but I need it to be stiff. I mentioned that I want to make a journal page, but then I was talking to a friend also this morning. Oh, that I did too. That was good. I talked to my friend. Her name is Joy. And she was telling me about what she is doing with a book. It's altered. It's an altered book, but you're not altering it into be a book. Once you alter it, it's no longer a book. And I had mentioned that last night on the live stream, and then she called me this morning, and this afternoon, but it was my morning because I had just woke up, and she was telling me about one that she did, and so then I went on Pinterest, and she was kind of telling me what to look for on Pinterest, and boy, it's something when you go on Pinterest with an idea. Oh my word, what you'll find. You just find a little bit of everything on there. But the things you can do with a book. And so, like, for instance, you open the book and you kind of glue all the pages together. So the book then you stand the book up on a platform of some kind, a piece of cardboard, a piece of wood, a piece of something. It's like the floor, and then the book will be opened in the back. Now, some of them carved into the pages, where you can carve into those glued together pages, but you don't have to carve into the put together pages, glued together pages. You don't have to carve into them. You can just add your beauties right to the pages, but then you also add on that piece you put the book on. So it's almost like a two-sided scene. And because the book is open in half, But I was thinking what I want to do is do that. I want to do that with an old book or a new book. You can go to the Dollar Tree and buy books for $1 or $1.25, I guess now. And so any kind of a book, will work. But then you can paint the edges of the pages or anything to make it look like it's real old. And then you can like roll down the pages on the corners. And oh, I got a lot of ideas that I want to try. And so I have a book here somewhere I can use. I know I just have to dig through books because I have books. And so that's another thing that I want to do. And so, but I got so many ideas last night just from the live stream, the things that people were talking about, and then the new girl that's in the group, Kathy. I don't remember her last name. It may not even be Kathy. I don't know. My memory is so bad. It's embarrassing. But I remember, well, I remember some things. That's all I need right now. And so, I don't ever go anywhere, so I don't have to remember my way home. This is drying up some already. And um, since this is just Elmer's glue, it will dry. It'll wash right off of my mat. This used to be my dining room table, but who needs a dining room table? Who the heck needs a dining room table? I don't. Because see this space? I got enough space here, and usually my daughter sits over on the other side when we eat together. And we usually eat together almost every day. And even though she lives next door, she sort of lives with me. Sort of, she sleeps next door. But and then Papa, he usually sits in his chair right on over there, and then he's got a board that he puts right over his lap. It fits right on his chair, and then he can just sit there comfortably and eat. And that's just how we do things. We don't watch TV. In fact, my TV is hanging from the ceiling, and I want us to take it down because we don't use the TV. So I want to take it down because it's really in the way, and there's some shelves behind it, and I need to be able to get to those shelves to be able to display my art dolls. And I have beautiful art dolls and things that have even been sent to me by by subscribers. Well, they're friends. I don't even like to call them subscribers because I don't like, you all aren't my subscribers. You all are my friends, and so I want to be able to I want to be able to display these things because I've got the neatest things, so many really awesome things, and I don't like them. I want them to be displayed. Actually, I got that inspiration too from the pictures that um, Kathy had posted, because when I part of the beauty of her dolls that she posted was how they were displayed and with what was behind and around them. I said, "Oh my God, that is just so beautiful." I went through that. I think she posted about 17 pictures, something like that. And I went through them like 3 times so far. I'm not done. I'm going through them again because they're just so beautiful. And and so now see, this is really awesome right here. This is almost completely dry. Just with that glue. Isn't this amazing? Okay, I'm really onto something now. Because if I can have this fabric stiff like this, I hope you heard me talking. Well, maybe you don't need to hear me talking, but with this blow dryer going, with the heat gun going. Now, I could actually even put um, another layer of glue on here to make it even stiffer if I wanted to do that. But you can see as I hold it like this, how it is already. Um, I think I may put another layer of glue on there and then let it dry too. And but I just wanted to test that to see how that will work, because now this is going to make an awesome. This is going to be awesome. One of the things I want to do with this is I have a pattern for a bowl, and it is like a woven bowl. I wonder if I have it right here. I don't know if I have it right here. I think I might have it right here. And I think maybe I don't have it right here. But, well, I'd have to find it. But it's, the bowl is woven. And I did it with paper. I did one with paper and it turned out just gorgeous. And, ooh, maybe it's in this pink envelope. I think it might be. Yeah, this is it. Yes, this is the pattern. I wonder if it's got an image on this paper. Oh yes. The pattern is kind of pricey. I tried to make my own pattern by just looking at it. So you can't really see what it, well, you can see it sort of like that, how that pattern looks. But you make two of these, this size, and I think this one makes like a 4-inch in diameter bowl. But here, if you can see this picture right here, this is the finished bowl. But they show it, you can make it in with fabric or paper, but it takes for sewing and sewing and putting on, ironing on the whatever you call that stiffen stuff. And then look how pretty that is after it is it's made. Now see, like that one's made by cutting out two different pieces, and then you just weave them together, and they're just so pretty. I just think they're so pretty. And like I said, I made one out of paper and it turned out really pretty. But I want to make one out of fabric, but I don't want to. The one that's made out of fabric, when you make it out of fabric, it tells you that you cut out the fabric to match this pattern, but then you have to like serge all the edges. You have to serge them. And I thought if I could just, I think I started out with a 12 by 12 piece of paper. I'm not sure. I'll have to rethink that one. But if I had this and it was stiff, I could actually put two pieces together, glue them together, and make it really stiff, and then cut out the pattern, and then weave it together. And I think it would be awesome. And it'd be easier than, I'm thinking, if you serge or zigzag across every one of them pieces. For me, anyway, that's just too much work. And I have to not do all that much work. So I'm going to actually do another layer of glue on here and see what difference that does to have a second layer on here. But yeah, I have ideas. And also now, let me tell you, last night Ray and I went on together. Ray and I like a lot of the same things, and so since her and I like a lot of the same things, a lot of times we just craft together. And so we talked about that this morning or last night. I don't know when we talked, but we decided what we're going to do is we are going to try. Now, I'm not real certain how this will work out. But we are going to try and do every Wednesday. That's going to be our hump day. We're going to do a hump day. What did we call it? Um, oh, now I forget what the name of it is. We got a name for it, but I don't remember that either. I depend on Ray for my memory because my memory is all goofed up. So so my memory is just all goofed up. So I depend on Ray for my memory. So I'm just going to. Did I get that all over that whole thing? Anyway, I'm just going to let that dry now. But like I say, I depend on her for my memory, and and but we're going to try and go on every Wednesday. So now next week, Wednesday at 4:30, and we plan to stay on for an hour to an hour and a half. We probably will not go more than an hour and a half. That's we don't. I can't go farther than that, and neither can she because she's a working girl, and so she's just a young chickadee. And then another thing I found when I was talking to my friend Joy, she was telling me about a girl that what did she? I wrote it down. What did I read that? Well, I don't know where I wrote it down. Oh, Notes and Hues. This lady, she is just as wonderful. This lady, she just started watching her, and she gave me that heads up, and so I went to watch Notes and Hues, and what she's doing is she's going through the whole Bible in a year. So she just started on January 1st. And so she's up to 17. What is today? Today's the 19th. So I'm going to go and watch. I've already watched 3 episodes because they're not longer than 30 minutes. And she explains things so wonderful. So if any of you are into Bible study, this is another just an idea of how of of a Bible study that I'm going to be doing throughout this year. She calls it Notes, Notes, and Hues, Hues. And she's just a real nice lady, and she explains things. She's not a preacher. She's not got any theological training. She just wants to share what she knows, and you know that's what we need. I need something simple. I've read through the Bible probably got many times, not through from beginning to end, but here and there and here and there I've read through. This one I like this Bible because this is a coloring Bible, so you can color, and I like coloring. But then there's a lot of place for writing notes in this Bible. And when you see her Bible that she uses, oh my gosh, you can tell she's been through it 100 million times. And she's got a lot of notes and things in hers. I guess I've got more in like I got some things highlighted just about how her whole Bible is highlighted. And so with different things, but I just love this Bible. We've got some real pretty things in here, and but I like coloring, and I want to know what the Bible talks to me about. I really do, and so that's I'm just want to just sing this lady's praises. She doesn't know me from Adam's house cat, but I've listened to her just three of her videos so far, and I said, yeah, I'm going to continue doing this. And so that's just something that is my goal for this year. And by listening to her, I will have gone through the Bible, the whole Bible, in this year. So I'm going to enjoy that a lot. Okay, so that's just kind of, I just wanted to just update you on my day and let you know about Wednesday. We're going to do our hump day thing every Wednesday, hopefully. I tried my hand at making a foam, not foam, but a clay a face, and just in a mold, which it doesn't turn out perfect. And then I painted it just like that, kind of weird, huh? But then I just glued it to the top of a medicine jar, And somehow I'm going to decorate this up, and it's going to be a face on another doll, because I really want to make more dolls. I really love making dolls, and I've made quite a few. I had quite a few that I had made, and then I packed them away in a box when I had company staying, and I had to empty out a room for company. They stayed for 5 months, and so I had those things packed in a box. And darn it, if I had them in, we have a screened-in back porch, and I had a lot of my things out there. Well, these were in that back porch, and I guess too much moisture got to them, and things that I had like paper mache and stuff, it just dried up and poofed away. And so I have to make more now. So anyhow, but I love making dolls. I'm continue making dolls, and I love using up my scraps. And a lot of my scraps are going to go into them dolls. So that's all I have for you today. I want to read something. You know, I should always go ahead of time and find something inspirational that I would want to read instead of waiting till the end of my video and then start looking to see where I put things, because I never can find where I put things. But my and then my pile here just gets higher and higher and higher, and and yeah, this is the life of Lizzie and Papa. We are not real organized, and I just pile things and pile things and pile things. But where did I pile my cards? My cards can't be. Oh, there they are, right next to the snake. Oh, I'm reaching. I'm reaching. I'm reaching. God, if I could have my arm just elongated another couple inches, it would be very helpful. So I'm going to read another card from our ancestors, see what they have to say to us. And so, see, here's the postcard for today from our ancestors. Our ancestors are sending us messages. Okay, the common saying, dearest you. I have to have a bookmark. My eyes don't. I get to the end of one sentence and then I don't know where it's supposed to go when it gets over here. Okay, dearest you. The common sayings, be in the world but not of it, and wear the world loosely, refer to the need to be engaged with life while not being attached to specific outcomes. Do not take this world too personally, for you are one of many co creators here to play, and we have many ideas about how all this should play out. Just know the outcomes don't matter as much as the presence you bring to each experience and how you let yourself flow through life. There's a real freedom in knowing and accepting this. You will wear the world loosely or it will straitjacket you. It is your choice. Whatever happens, have the courage to keep trying to live as you are meant to. And when it comes to manifesting, don't worry about the how or even the why. We have that covered. Everything is going to turn out exactly as it should. Spirit has a plan. Loving you always and forever. And thank you, my spirit guides, for letting me know that, because that there's a lot of things we know already, and but we tend to put that knowledge or that wisdom on the back burner. And then sometimes we read something like that. Sometimes we read something like that and we say, you know, I knew that. How come I haven't thought that or lived that lately? You know, because there's a lot of things we know. We know we've tried before, we've done before, and then it just kind of slips to the back burner and we don't think about it all that much. So, but anyhow, stiffening fabric. Man, what we can do with stiff fabric, not paper, stiffened fabric. That is going to be awesome. And so I'm doing it with this glitter glue, but I imagine you can do it with any kind of glue. But anyway, I'm going to let you go now. I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe, and keep you happy and healthy and humble. And don't break no legs or nothing. And, all that important stuff. Say howdy to your neighbor. And I don't think I have any other hints and tips for you. But that's enough. Okay, God loves you, I love you, and I will see you on the next video. God bless and keep you forever and a day. Now we will put the off button. I love you guys.